Yeah, past here is where we need those waders, so. Yeah, but look up, man. Yeah. Yeah, you can see daylight up there, so. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And the ground here is just all calcite formations. Yeah, it is. It's the exact same minerals that form some of the structures in Yellowstone. Probably some of the wire that held up here. Just go right back where it was.
Is this the number of
Yeah.
cards?
Okay, give me just a second. Ooh, we're right in the middle of a very rich quartz vein here. I'm seeing lots of zinc ore just immediately in the wall. You know how we saw some silver ore a minute ago? This is all zinc. This is absolutely not silver ore. Oh wow. Oh yeah, here's the vein. Oh my gosh, there's so many different minerals in this vein. Look at that. Copper, silver, zinc. Oh, there's a shaft down. Right there. This is directly on the vein. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those colors, man. Holy shit, that shaft is deep. Oh my gosh, the water. This probably goes underneath still. Yep, this is another internal shaft. That's easily 100. Probably more. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another mine here on the same day as the one last week. This one is pretty high up in the mountains. We're about 3,200 feet here. It's a very good drive with a decent hike at the end, about half a mile. Bunch of logging roads currently. It's very definitely being logged. So today's mine, or this week's mine, is a zinc mine. There's a lot of ore sitting in the pile here. This is probably some arsenopyrite combined with a few other things here. Arsenopyrite on the surface, and then I don't know if that's phalerite on the inside or not, but a lot of shiny gray stuff here. And the old man and I have brought up some waders on the advice of the person who told me of this mine here. So this whole pile is just covered in silver and like a dark sort of brownish red just all over. It's really cool, actually. You take a look at anything over here, old man? Like off to our right?
Right here?
Yeah. Have you looked at anything over here?
Yeah, I tried to poke in to see if that was there.
Okay.
It's a question.
It's a what?
I don't think it's it.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to take a look because this is definitely the waste rock pile. Because just alongside all these logging roads, there's a good amount of wooden remains here. Certainly a lot of ore bin remains. And let's see if we can follow the old man. Just hiking up here. It is a very sunny day. Yeah, this looks like it. So he said a collapse, and then a foot of water, then another bit of a scramble, and then you're in. Right. So, yeah, that's definitely the mine though.
Suit up.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it'll be open much longer.
No, not much longer at all. That tree's gonna come down soon.
Yeah.
So we're lucky we got here at this time then.
It holds up for another hour.
Yeah. Hopefully about that long. There's supposed to be some really cool stuff inside. So we're gonna get suited up in our waders. Our backpacks are thankfully large enough we could stuff them in. But today's gonna be kind of a rough one. What you find in there? Yeah, it's a snail shell there.
A mollusk.
Interesting little snail shell. Anyway. That's the entrance there, that's for sure. It should be open. Holy cow, he says. Is it open?
I think it's just a huge root system here where
Yeah.
never entered a mine like this.
Yeah. This is a unique one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you want to peek up just a little bit ahead there, see how tight of a squeeze it is? He says it's a little tight.
About 2 feet,
Okay.
maybe.
2 feet or so?
Wide, but
Not very tall?
This thing's gonna collapse
Yeah,
someday.
someday soon.
This is crazy.
He says this is crazy. It's about 2 feet wide. How tall do you think it is?
Under here?
Yeah.
I got 8 feet.
Well, I mean, how tall do you think the entrance is there?
Oh, like 2 feet by 4 feet.
Okay.
5.
Okay. So 2 feet by 4 feet wide, so 2 feet tall.
A nice odor.
Good odor means the rats are probably in there. So. Alright, well, we're going to gear up, see if we can go in and see how much we can find. I've heard this is a good one. Alright, well, welcome to the inside of this mine. Very interesting stuff on the sides here. Indicates a lot of water comes through during certain parts of the year. And look at that. Look at those calcite formations. Wow. You can see it's definitely there. Pretty impressive, actually. Well, we made it in. The entrance is actually relatively big. See if I can get some the old man's GoPro footage to show you what it looks like. I heard there was water in
I don't know what he's talking about with the entrance being big. There's the entrance. 4 or 5 feet across, 2 feet high. That was a lot of fun.
Ooh, you can see the drill holes and everything. That's pretty neat. There you go. So, I'm going to investigate the inside of this because I heard there was water on the inside the entrance. But there's not much here, of course. So, I've got to verify. Did hear there was a collapse on the inside, though. Yeah, that's a collapse. Another pack rat in here. Not seeing any water that way. Nothing. Looks like water there. Yeah, I can feel the airflow. That's pretty nice. Yeah, even if I breathe, it just comes this way. But there's a pack rat nest he was hanging around here. Yeah, so there is a tunnel that goes off this way to our left. I don't know where that pack rat went, but he went around here somewhere. That's probably the direction we gotta go. Underneath all this timbering.
More scared of us.
I know, but I don't want to have to get him to fight back or anything. That tunnel goes off to the left a good ways. I should have brought some gloves. There is an enormous amount of pack rat stuff in here. Oh, yep, there's a hole to the surface right here. And the pack rat went off to the left, so we're good here. But, huge fucking spider.
We go get the packs and bring them in.
I'm just gonna... Of course. Oh my god, that bat flew directly towards me. Scared the crap out of me. They like these mines, man. Dude, just fly up. There's literally sunlight up there. Go up there. So, there's several more bats. Oh, there's a vein. That's a cool one. Really beautifully expressed vein. Right up there. And I should tell the audience now that this was almost entirely a zinc mine. Like, I think zinc was the major commodity here. I don't think there was much else. Yes, I hear you hissing me. Thank you, bats. Timbers are still good. Gotta use... Oh, I'm not crawling on my hands and feet. Okay, hang on before you do. I'm checking it out. If I had sandals, I could just wade through this. There's not much water. At this point, I'm checking a little further. Oh, yeah, we'll need waders. Okay. So, just beyond there, looks like we'll need the waders. I can hear the sounds of water draining. Brighten it up a little bit for you guys. There's definitely water coming from that little pile down there. So, there's some water there. But the majority of the water is coming as droplets from the ceiling.
I don't know.
Looks like an ancient, I'm not sure, but...
Brandon, if you see this, tell us what your last name is.
Yeah. I'll add that to the video.
We want to know what it looked like back then.
I got 87.
1887. It was done in blood. Hey, I want to tell you a joke.
Huh?
I want to tell you a joke.
Okay.
It's the cops. Caught a guy masturbating in his car. And they arrested him for carjacking.
Yeah. That's the fourth time you've told me that one today. Today alone.
Oh. It's not really a good dad joke.
It is absolutely a good dad joke.
Oh.
Well, it's not a
clean
one
dad
it's
joke.
not one you can tell little kids and have fun with.
You can tell your kids that someday.
Yeah, when they're my age. Thankfully, these timbers are relatively recent. They haven't started to rot too much yet.
The rats keep them in good order.
Yep. Turns out rat piss is a prevention.
Good preservative.
Really good preservative for prevention from rot. And we've got our waders on now. Only took a very long time. And there's Brandon's name, as you saw just a minute ago.
It's not real dusty like the other one.
Yeah, this water, well, I think the floor is just covered in calcite. Ooh, that's a hanging wall there, sir. That is the fault line. That's straight line wall. That is absolutely the fault line. It's really cool. There's a piece of wood where they used to hang electrical cords out of here too. It's pretty neat. So, yeah. Oh wow. I don't know what this is on the floor. It looks like calcite. So probably when it dries out, maybe. Yeah. Oh, those rails though. That's a good mine so far. This is the vein right here, actually. We're right in between the two sides of the fault. This is the vein. That's really cool. This rail looks awesome with the calcite built up on it. Real cool. This water is cold though.
It's a little chilly.
There's the air pipe too. The fresh air pipe. Oh yeah. So my source was saying that they had good stoping. It looks like there's an internal shaft going down too. Oh wow. Oh wow. Don't go too close to the edge.
Looks like a few things have collapsed down there.
Yeah. Just a few. So look above us too.
Collapse over there on that one.
Yeah.
It might be from the entrance. That might wrap up.
Yeah, it might actually be the other tunnel coming around this way.
Huh.
Look up here, man. There's platforms for another level up there. Maybe we're working. Awesome. This is like almost sandstone on the side here too. Look at how many layers are in this rock. This is awesome. This is an awesome mine so far. We're only like 100 feet in too. Yeah. Yeah, this is all like solid on the floor here. Yeah. It's just like
From where it's going to drip in.
yeah.
From right here.
That's actually really cool. Zoom in on that for you guys. It's like little pockets. It's all solidified stone and calcite.
It's dripping there.
Yeah, it's coming right down from up
Water
here.
level drops at some point. So
Probably
do that.
winter time or during really dry summers. So, all right. Hey, this is a relatively recent mine. I gotta put the strap around my head here. My hands are getting tired. All right. This is a relatively recent mine. That air vent pipe is relatively recent. And then the remains of their electrical wire too. So it was electrified and with air being pumped in. We're still right along the fault line here. And the ground is still very good. Look at that. Look at the rust forming on the side there. That's awesome. Wow. This is a very beautiful mine so far. Oh, they reached another fault line here and they tried going off, but they didn't find anything.
Like pouring out of that drill.
Yeah, there's another fault line here, so that's actually really cool though. And there's a small raise here where they tried exploring. But, man, the ground here, it's just all calcite formations. Really cool, actually.
It's like Yellowstone.
Yeah, it is. It's the exact same minerals that form some of the structures in Yellowstone. I just really like this. I want to take a lot of pictures of this on the way out. The different pools and formations here, man. This is awesome. This is really cool. It's probably some of the wire that held up the airline. Look at this. Just go right back where it was.
It wants to be there.
Yeah, it has to. That's pretty cool. There's more holding together the pressurized airline there. It's really bright on that floor.
The water's a little hard here.
Yeah. Look at this fault line, man. It just gets steeper. There's the rails looking more like rails now. Dad, please.
Sorry, bud. He told me to use the pick.
I know, but not on the walls, I said.
These walls ain't going nowhere.
I know, but it's in here, it's more the sound, man.
I can't even dig into them.
Look at those formations, though.
That one. It's all ribbed.
I know. Look at that, folks. Awesome stuff. You can.
These walls ain't going nowhere, bro.
I know, you can hit stuff off the walls, just be careful because it gets loud in here quick and easy. That's all.
Look at these sharp teeth.
I know. Oh, all the way down, I didn't see that. And then look beneath it, it's just like bubbles. Oh yeah, it's just sharp teeth all the way down. Look at that. It's pretty impressive, actually.
Can I hit some on the ground?
Yes, if it's not too loud. If it's not going to make me go deaf from one hit.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, look at that.
Looks like pretty solid limestone. Yeah, try to focus on it. Zoom in. That's some pretty good looking rock. Very layered. So, this is, they tried to make a little drift, maybe even a raise here. So you can see drill hole markings way in the back where they numbered it even. Yeah. This is pretty cool. Pretty exciting little mine. We're going to check out a few things here, then continue on the tunnel in just a second. All right, folks. We've walked about 3 feet from there at first, and now we come back out of that little pseudo drift. Back out into the main passageway here. There's air station written on the side there. Pretty nicely. It lets us know that there was fresh air coming in here back when the mine was open. Or that this was maybe as far as the fresh air ran, I don't know. But the pipe definitely goes on further. So, get some more light in here. There we go.
That's bright.
Yeah, that's too bright. It's actually burning my hand. I'm just going to turn my settings up on my camera. There we go. All right. You lead the way, old man. I've been leading the way the whole time so far. This is an awesome mine. It's really sad this one's not going to be accessible for too much longer. That entrance is a little suspect.
Bring a chainsaw, shovel.
Yeah. I don't know, that tree was still alive. Yeah, it's just a giant hollow metal tube there. That's what they pushed in there with. Oh. There's miners graffiti.
That one right behind.
It looks like Bill Wellen, October 1953. It's another one here. I can't quite read the details on. Looks like 1963 on this one. More miners graffiti. We missed a whole bunch of miners graffiti. 59 for this guy. 1982, someone scratched in here too. I'm going back down the whole way here. There's a lot of miners graffiti, Dad. Looks like 81 right here. I doubt it would be 31 or anything. It looks like that's actually it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more miners graffiti here. So, that's it for those. Still really interesting. Even in this area, there's not huge numbers of miners graffiti. I mean, there were several active mines in this area that have miners graffiti in them. 1,400, I think, or maybe 400, I don't know. There's people writing their names and stuff here too. Turn down my settings again here. There we go.
There's no.
Yeah, so probably no ore there.
Yeah.
They were doing exploratory little drifts here every few hundred feet, I'm guessing. Or maybe every 100 feet even. That's an old dynamite box. Or the remains of it anyway. Looks like they ripped it apart and used the boards for something.
Is this the number of
Yeah.
cards?
Yep. There's some more, there's another 57 here, but yes, this is how many ore cart loads they managed to get out. So each one of those dots is probably a ton of ore, or a ton of rock containing ore. There's some, this is boundary something there on that, upside down a little bit. Interesting stuff. And keep walking here, right along the fault line. This is one of the echoiest mines I have ever been in. And the water's drying up pretty quickly in here. I wanted to see this little can. That is cool. I'm gonna be taking a couple pictures of that on the way out. Tiny little can just sitting there right where the water flows. This is probably a hand dug one here, maybe. But notice how we're not even making footprints here? Kinda.
Leave no trace.
I know. Oh, look at that. Oh, I wish I could show you that. There we go. Look at that, folks. It doesn't look as shiny to you as it does to me. But that is a brilliant shine there. And there's another. Old dynamite boxes? Okay, give me just a second. Because we are not in a hurry today. Oh yeah, it looks like a bunch of old dynamite boxes. So this is probably, Dad, be careful in here. If there's old dynamite boxes, there might be dynamite in them still.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh wow, I don't want to step on these formations. Yeah, that's just literally a dozen or two
Yeah.
old dynamite boxes. Light this up a little better. It's so dark. That's just a bunch of planks, basically. Question mark okay at the end. Interesting.
Okay.
Then there's an old Rainier beer bottle over there too. Way over there. I told you miners aren't known for their taste in beer.
That's echo.
Yeah, the echo means the ground is good. Thankfully. I don't know what that is at your feet. That might be a grease bucket at your feet there.
Looks like part of the venting.
It does actually, yeah. Oh, turn that down, that's hot. Here's more shiny material here. This is incredible stuff. And these formations, man. This mine is incredible. You find anything in there?
No.
Finding riches?
No, just a little bit of feel for what it looks like behind all this
Yeah.
brown.
I think it's just the country rock here, yeah. Well, just mostly covered in a layer of dust.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But it looks very similar to the rock outside the mine. So, yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you on camera that I found a bunch of gold.
Well, yeah. 'Cause this is going up on YouTube, you never know.
Yep.
That's a core sample. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't see any core sample holes in here. No. Maybe on the far side.
It's got a nice layer of icing on it.
It does actually. That's the calcite covering it there. That's pretty neat actually.
It's like frosting.
It does almost. But just this whole mine is just filled with these formations. Nice piece of wood there.
Yeah.
Fell right apart. It's just all cemented in there.
Yes,
It's actually really cool.
well secured.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
Here. Echo.
Here's the inside of the pipe. Not much going on there. Oh, what's that? It's a cool little layer of stuff there. And it
It's all.
goes on until water again. Oh, there's more miner's graffiti on the side.
It's a little cleaner graffiti
Yeah.
than I've seen before. Should I write Ian?
No.
2022.
Trying to read some of it, it's just not showing up too well here.
There's a dude.
There's another one right here, it looks like a skull. That's nice. Yeah, it's just a dude. Little smiley face or something.
Like a dude.
Like the dude. Well, there's a few iterations of him, like they were drawing more of them off to our left here. This one has some nice hair though. Just spiking straight up. Looks like his name is Marty. Someone wrote Marty on top of it, 1984 I think. So a lot of explorers in here in the 80s. Man, the flashlights back then would have made this dark.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta hold my camera. My hands start cramping up. There we go. Some more saw teeth here. That looks awesome. There's a lot all over the place here. The layers in this. Awesome stuff.
There's some sparkles. This is the calcium.
Yeah, it's just dripping down from right above that.
Yeah.
Boy, my hand's cramping up from the camera. Ah. Nothing in here, but they raised it up a little bit. There's some timbering above you here. Oh man, all these rocks I'm walking on are cemented. They don't move a bit. Oh yeah, the ground is bad right there temporarily. You can kind of hear there's no echo right here, or at least less of one. There's a 44 right off to your right. Down a little bit. Yeah.
44.
Yeah. So they were doing something in here.
The quartz right here.
I was gonna say with the quartz you might do the pointed end. Oh, that's quartz art. That's what they're following or trying to follow here. So I like the way that the shot hole blew out that one. Some nice explosion marks.
It's all quartz.
Yeah, it is. Looks pretty interesting though. Kind of break it apart, but it's definitely just quartz. It's a thick vein of quartz. There you go, you got a bit off there. Yeah, it's just quartz.
No gold.
No gold, no zinc, no silver. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We found a couple pieces of galena inside this mine, so had to have been stuff alongside the zinc that they were finding. Makes it
Similar to
pretty
what
cool.
we've seen at that other
Yeah.
area where it's just like paper
Oh yeah.
from where the
Where the calcite builds up and then just doesn't build up enough.
then the water recedes, I think.
Yeah. It does look like it.
I think the water recedes and leaves it behind.
Yeah. Really cool coloration there though, because it's on the red. That's just, yeah, it's an awesome mine, man.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright, I'm turning away from that. Alright. The camera's overheating, so we're going to stop here for just a second. But amazing amounts of quartz. We'll catch you guys in just a moment. Alright, we walked a few feet on since then. I'll let my camera cool down a little bit. And walking along everything here. The rock is changing actually a good bit. Hey Dad, did you notice the rock's like almost black dirt on the sides here? Or at least on this side. That's interesting. Oh wow, yeah, that's an accumulator for air. That's an old one. So like pressurized air. And yeah, that's just a little storage area back there. So not much going on there, but pretty cool blast holes in the wall. This rock is very solid. Very solid rock in here. But a really cool little accumulator. I don't know if there's much in that.
No,
Just looks like bedrock.
it's pretty boring.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going because they were mining for something. Fold. It's pretty bold. Ooh, we're right in the middle of a very rich quartz vein here. I'm seeing lots of zinc ore just immediately in the wall. That is sphalerite right there. And I don't know if there's anything alongside it. This is just milky white quartz.
Yeah.
That's zinc. That's the zinc ore. That might be silver ore right there.
Some different one here.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit. Oh wow, yeah, that's all zinc ore in there. Like, you know how we saw some silver ore a minute ago? This is all zinc. This is absolutely not silver ore. It's too brown, it's too dark. It's nowhere near as shiny as silver ore is. That's actually really cool. That's a really thick vein of it too. Because we're walking right through the middle of the vein right now. If you look above you, it's just quartz.
Gold bug hole.
Gold bug hole?
Gold bug hole.
Oh, that's a vug. I don't know why they called it a bug hole. But a vug is a little pocket where crystals formed. And those are absolutely little crystals that formed inside the pocket of air that formed inside the rock. You can see them on the wall here even. Little bladed crystals. That's actually pretty cool. And a junction. Man, I need to have brought my... We might need to go back for extra batteries here. Well is here, W-E-L-L-E.
Wow. They were interested in this.
Holy cow, yeah, they were. Oh, the ground did not, okay, the ground is not good in here. There's a chunk of silver ore right there. You see how shiny that is at the top, Dad? That big boulder back here? You're gonna wanna see this. That big boulder back there? I think that's silver ore all over through that. I will have you whack away at that a little bit.
Go up there, yeah.
Yeah, in a minute. I want to see what's over here. Oh, wow. Yeah.
They went up.
Oh, yeah, they did. Oh, yeah, here's the vein. Oh, my gosh. There's so many different minerals in this vein. Look at that.
I see some copper.
Copper, silver, zinc. There's a lot in that vein. That's a pretty thick vein, too. It's a good 8 inches long.
Sorry.
Scaring the shit out of me, man. That little thing's vibrating. That sounded like a machine had started up or something.
Fire?
Net something there. I can't climb up much in these waders. Oh, there's a shaft down. Right there.
Yep.
And beautiful blue water. Yeah. This is directly on the vein. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, those colors, man. Yeah, the rock in here is not good, just for reference. Oh, that shaft is... Holy shit, that shaft is deep. Like, I can't see the bottom yet.
Yeah, not too far.
But that water is very clear. Oh my gosh, it goes on. Yeah, this is the stope that my source mentioned. You're gonna have to get over here to see it. Oh yeah, I think we're on a false floor right here.
I think so.
So let's not stay in here too long, because this is quite scary.
Yeah, they followed that right up there.
Yeah. Try not to move things, because if we fall in that water, it's game over for the camera. The vein is still there too. But yeah, they followed it right up, all the way around. That is awesome. And the vein continued on up there, you see? Up there in the corner.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah. It's very colorful there too.
That's cool.
I think this whole thing was the vein. And it went all the way up. So for reference audience, it's probably 100 feet up above us at the very tallest there.
That we can see.
And the widest is probably 30 feet wide. Over there is 30 feet from that side, I think. Camera never does this justice, but this is a huge cavern for a mine this size. And then there's the shaft. You want to see this? Well, actually, this is not a shaft, Dad. This is a station where they pulled up ore. Yeah, like this used to be its own head frame here. So this is like where they pulled up ore from that. That's just a continuation of the stope. That is awesome. Well, audience, I am very concerned for my safety, so I'm going to move off all of this. Even though it's probably not going to go, this wood is very rotten. So, this is cool. I'm going to take a few pictures in here, then we're going to go ahead and check on that giant chunk of silver ore that we saw on the other side. Yeah, I think that it all continues over there. I can see your flashlight. So yeah, it's just another section of that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're digging all around that vein.
Oh yeah. So yeah, audience, we'll catch you guys in just a minute. Well, folks, on the other side of everything here, we took a couple minutes to explore, and we did verify that that rock is basically entirely covered in galena. We got a couple samples, and we left one here for the next explorer in the mine. It's got a nice shine on the side there, you can see. And as we move on from the giant stope and shaft and everything in here, just moving on to another section of this awesome mine. And it just keeps going. Oh, thought I saw some more green on the wall. A little dark patch maybe. That's about it, I think, there. And yeah, oh, this is a full-on winze. This is an internal decline shaft. Oh my gosh, the water. This probably goes underneath the stope. This is all quartz here. Wow, that's beautiful colors though. Beautiful colors here. This is an awesome mine. Just awesome. I'm gonna take as many pictures as I can before my battery runs out here. On the way back, this is this is blowing my expectations out of the water. My contact said that this was just a quick 2,000 feet with a couple stopes inside. The left? Wow. I think there's another internal shaft there. Because that's another accumulator.
Go see, senor.
I'm not going to get too close. Yep, this is another internal shaft. Oh, that water is deep here. I'm not getting too close to it. But yeah, this even has like the pseudo rail system that they use to collect stuff. You want to scoot to that side, see if it's good?
I went over there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went over.
Okay. Because there's another vein on the wall over there I want to check out. Careful, that wood is rotten. There you go. concerns me if this is a...
You can see way down.
Oh my gosh. That's easily 100 feet deep. Probably more. I'll show you guys. It just goes on and on. You can kind of see things in the distance. And it just keeps going. Camera can't even focus on it. It's so cloudy though. Well, I mean, it's clear, but you know how water interacts. Oh man, Dad. There's awesome old like cans and oil cans and stuff on the other side here.
Yep. You want to go get them?
Really old ones. No, I'll take a couple pictures of them.
No.
But like, this is definitely an internal head frame and everything. This is awesome. This mine has so much stuff in it. It ends over here?
Yep.
Yeah, they probably used this as like... Oh, this probably went somewhere at one point.
Yeah, it looks like it could.
Well, partial collapse and then they filled it in here at the end, I think. With just waste rock. So they didn't have to take the waste rock out of the mine. At least that's what I believe they did here. Looks like...
But
No, I thought it was galena. It's just dark rock in there. There might be some. I think there is some galena on some of these rocks, especially that one in the center there. But I can't tell much. Oh, my hand's starting to burn. So
it is pretty loose material.
yes, it is. And I keep thinking I'm falling into something when I
Combination of rock,
trip over it.
mud.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't very good ground here. It's the echo's gone. You notice that?
Yep.
That means the ground's gone bad. So this is totally a false floor here, but I'm going to see if I can scoot around and take a couple pictures of the antifreeze bottle over there. Shell zone, it looks like, or shell zone. That's really cool. Look at this. I don't know if that's all quartz on the other side there. Just that whole wall.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it's just that bright color. That's awesome. All right, well, I'll catch you in just a minute, folks. We're past that internal shaft and everything again. I'll have to show you a few pictures. There was a Frisbee branded pancake syrup in there. So that was pretty interesting. So we're heading on further, but it looks like it's just a straight on tunnel here for a good bit. Like, oh my gosh, the quartz. There's some malachite growing in there. That's pretty neat.
Oh, that's it.
But missed a little raise.
We're following this.
Following the vein straight up. Yeah. I don't think they found anything because it just ends in quartz. Yeah.
Quartz.
Yeah.
It's cool. They went another 50 feet.
Yeah, it is awesome. But folks, I think because my battery's getting low, I'm just going to bring you up if there's anything else interesting in here. It looks like the quartz veins just continue to be enormous, and that the contents of them are pretty interesting. It looks like there's sphalerite and stuff in there. You can't see it because it's so bright. And got all that brown is sphalerite there, so it's a pretty thin vein. There's some pyrites in there as well. And all that's pyrite. So glad we brought the waders. We're going to be continuing on. I'll bring you up if anything else interesting shows up, because this whole mine has been a wonder. So a little further on, we're finally about 1,000 feet into the mine after nearly an hour. And November 1957, it looks like they hit this point. Steve, Bert, and B. Bowman, looks like. Or 1920 BC, it looks like as well. Looks like they were doing this. Bomb was here? 1957.
So the air vent goes this way, and then it goes
Yeah,
up.
the air vent goes this way and then up. This is an ore chute. This isn't the collapse, it's an ore chute. If my waders will let me. Oh, yeah, we're not going up this because it's all boarded up and everything. But there's more tunnel beyond it.
Not much, since the air and water is going there.
There's some rock here with some possible galena crystals inside. I'm at least going to take a look up here. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, I can't see anything up the manway here. So, Tunnel definitely looks like it stops here on both ways, but there is rail that continues on past this. So it was worked in one point. You want to continue, or?
Glove for you.
A glove, okay. I'm coming back then. I gotta kind of waddle my way back because these waders do not offer much range of movement.
A bunch of muck here. Turn it over and there's a
That's a glove in pretty good condition, I have to say.
bunch of muck.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
I think it's like old leather.
Yeah,
Or an
like
old
this
burlap
whole-
sack or something.
Yeah.
Don't mess with it too much because it's going to disintegrate.
It's disintegrating.
Yeah, well, there is glean on the wall right here, so. Yeah. And they took a lot of loads out of this.
Yeah.
I think this is the last section they worked. This raise. Olympia, that's an older beer can. Much older beer can. And a nice copper piping here. So,
It's interesting.
yeah, I don't know what that would have been. Oh, this is awesome. I think this specifically is, although I don't know, or 15 feet up, looks like. So that was where they were working last. Interesting. We do have to stop soon, Dad. I'm at 17% battery. Some purple wrappers, looks like chewing gum over there. Yeah, chewing gum of a sort. Yeah. Man, this lens is tripping me out. I've only had it for a couple weeks, and it's causing me to have issues with finding the correct direction to do. This just keeps going. All right, audience, we'll pick you up again if we find something interesting. I'm running out of battery. Yeah, this is awesome. So we're about 1,200 feet in now. We just passed the 1,100 marker. This is all rock hard formations, like the amount of calcite dripping out of the walls. That's an entire blade. That's like 4 inches long. Look at that. This mine's crazy. We're genuinely wondering if we have enough batteries left to find the end of this mine and see all the stuff that's there to see. Look at these formations on the right, Dad.
Well, there's one over here. There's more.
There's more?
It's crazy.
This is, it's like ice. There's paint buckets, and those are carbide buckets that they repurposed into like lift buckets. That ends over there. So that's the end of the straight tunnel, about 1,200 feet into this mine. Union carbide for sure. Those have seen far better days. That. Well, red is typically iron. So there's some iron in this. Probably flowing from the giant corrugated iron, that's about it.
Right above it.
Yeah, all the rust flowing down.
Didn't realize that.
Yeah. This is beautiful though, man. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. I think water just dropped on my microphone. That's great. So here's 1,300. And we'll again pick you up if something interesting happens. And about 1,400 feet in. Yeah, I should be able to go around, but again, I don't know how far we should go with this point with our batteries. We didn't
go to battery saver mode. You've got an extra one.
Yeah, you can go first if you want there. But I know, it's just genuinely, we didn't think this mine would be this big. Like, I was told that this mine was 2,000 feet long with a couple of cool stopes. But apparently my contact really undersells things. There's another internal shaft or winze. This one might be a... Yeah. Another... No, that one doesn't go very far up. Yeah. Wow. Indeed. The color of the water is just so blue in here, too. crazy. Anything here? Oh, 70 and 4. It's marking different numbers and stuff. Different amounts, maybe. Well, anyway, down to 13%, so we'll catch you again in a little bit, audience, with hopefully some more interesting stuff. This mine is awesome. And we're about 1,900 feet in now. Ground has changed several times, but it's still just nondescript tunnel for most of this, so the fact that we see all these names, all the different years, 76, 82, 02, a lot of explorers have found their way in here over the years. It's really cool. And the environment inside the mine here is changing a good bit. A lot more quartz. And they followed several feet thick veins of quartz for this entire thing. There's another offshoot here. I hope we're getting to the end. Because this mine is nuts. Another really old Olympia can. The original pop tab ones. Yep. Thankfully we got waders. $2,000 feet. That one goes nowhere. Look at this old Trek antifreeze can. That is awesome. It's very well preserved for what it is. Out here. Very cool. But we're just getting our way to the end of the mine here now. This is insane. We're just having to keep up an incredible pace just to get to the end. Thankfully I got one extra flashlight with me, but man, this rock's turning more iron filled. Oh, this is just, this mud just grabs your boots. Hold on. That ends there.
Yep.
Wonder if it part goes up here.
No.
No, just like collapse.
Yeah, it's just one of those little
The mud.
bits of the mud, just like black gray and things on there. The air vent pipe is changing sides from left to right. But it's seen better days too. Again, more nondescript tunnels, so we'll pick you up here and hopefully just know when we reach the end of the mine, folks. And after another 2 or 3 minutes of walking past where that last clip ended, is the end of the mine.
Big graffiti.
All the miners at the end. So this is, yeah. So they absolutely mined those sections where the air vent went up after this.
Yeah, that was like the.
That was 57, I think. This is 52.
That was like the mother lode
Yeah,
around that vein.
absolutely.
This
So,
seems like they didn't chase much. Had like a
yeah,
600 or 800 feet of mine where
they didn't see much, but they wanted to keep
didn't
exploring.
go
'Cause,
after much.
well, they just kept following the quartz, man. I think it finally ended there. But there was just quartz everywhere along the entire walk. There's even quartz here still.
Boss called.
It still has some mineralization in it. So, did it say Boss called it?
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah, Boss definitely.
I'm calling it.
1953, 52,
Stop digging.
52, 52.
July
Okay.
52.
Yeah, that one. Then there's another August one. There's October of 1953. July 52. 55, this one says. 53. 53. So all the different miners of the different eras. This is probably the final vein they were following right here. Awesome stuff, man. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Gonna take a few pictures of the graffiti to kind of commemorate this awesome hike into this mine. And then we'll head back. I hope this one doesn't say F. Johnson. It says, I think it says Puck Johnson. I think someone scratched out part of the P.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or Puck.
Yeah.
Who's gonna name their kid Puck?
I don't know, man, but there's some weird nicknames.
Yeah, like Ron.
Well, I think they
down
called the
there.
guy who set this up Fruit, who set up this blast.
Fruit salad.
Mm-hmm. And then there's just an ass right there.
That word probably means something different.
Probably not.
Oh.
But yeah. Like, there's some interesting graffiti. I don't know what this is here. It looks like a house or something. Then this looks like a...
Legs, arm.
Oh, could be that too.
At least,
This one's definitely a drill.
at least there's no animals in like some of the other ones.
Yeah. No animals or people having a little too much fun. But there is still mineralization in these rocks here. So whatever they were finding, it was enough to get to 2,000 feet in the mine. There's some kind of shining right on the edge of that little quartz piece.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow, that echoes. That is loud. That actually hurt my ears.
Lots of quartz.
That's gonna blow out my
Boom.
microphone, man. Shit, don't do it again, please. That's just loud.
Barely hit it.
I know, it's just loud. It's very humid back here, and I don't think the air is very good. So we're gonna start heading out.
Made it to the end.
I think someone else from 2022 or maybe 2002 visited. Yeah, 2002, Matt, and then DPM. Another 2002 there as well. 2002, that one is. Hey, Dad, want to carve our names into this one? There's a bunch of 2002s over here in the 95, 95.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah,
We could just put 22.
yeah. Like, scratch 22. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way out of the mine here in just a minute. Hopefully get you a few pictures along the way, but there's 6% battery left on my camera, so we'll see. Thank you very much for joining us for this explore, and I hope we can catch you at the next one here, folks, because we got some more good stuff planned, hopefully for the rest of the year. Well, folks, we made it out. I've swapped out into another battery at the end of the mine. I just wanted to thank you for watching today, and thank Brandon for marking where to go in 87. And we're gonna take our waders off, head out of here, get on out of the mine, and hopefully we won't run into too many bats that want to kill us. And we'll make it home. Yeah.
Boats and hose.
Well, yeah, I guess. All right.
Someone will appreciate that.
Someone will, yeah.
If you put it
So, well, yeah, I'm going to put this in the end of the video. So, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to catch you on another mine visit. Hopefully one as awesome as this one was, because this is a mine to come back to. With more friends, more flashlights, and hopefully spend a few hours underground collecting and seeing what's all here. I'll see you guys in the next one.